What's happening, everybody? It's your brother RZ Cola. This is Katy Keene, season 1, episode 13. So, guys, I don't know how many episodes they got left. Now, last week I thought they was gonna do it was the season finale, but I was wrong. It all started off with Pepper was in jail and Jorge and Josie bailed her out. So, Pepper had to take care of some stuff. 'Cause she's still trying to make things right with her roommate. Cause you remember she lied to everyone who she is, and then her foster dad showed up, and before that, her mom showed up, and you know what? She was disappointed that her mom abandoned her. So now she then she talked to her foster dad, and her foster dad even said that you need to just be yourself, be the real you, cause you don't have to do this to be yourself. And I'm glad that he talked to her. So that was a good conversation for her dad, her foster dad, and he believed in her. And yeah, we'll come after that when she gonna be talking to her mom again. Um, what else happened? Then we see Josie, and we see Elena. I think that's her name, or Sabrina, whatever her name is. And we see Alice, cause Alice. No, Sabrina. Oh, you know what? We got to see Jorge. We're gonna talk about that. We see Jorge trying to fight to stay in this building because you remember he did tell his girls that he grew up in this building, and we found out that Harlem. Well, we'll come back to that too. Um, Pretty much that he trying to fight custody. His father wanted to give up, and he don't want to give up, but his mother had to shut it down and stuff. So when he called Katy, because Katy music was playing, and we know Elena had something to do with it, and she wasn't happy, and that's when she went to go confront her in the studio, and she told her boss that she would fix this, and then she even said, "I said you worrying about me, you need to be worrying about my brother Alice," cause she found out that Alice was using again and not returning her calls. And Josie, we already know Josie believed her because she ain't lying. She's telling the truth because we see him when Josie was talking to him, his nose was bleeding out of his nose, and he was doing coke, and he found a coke because we did see his father try to shut down Lacey, and we already know Katy wasn't gonna let that happen because her mother was working there before. And you remember her mom did pass away, and her and Gloria are gonna get the Lacey back. They're gonna fight because she need Gloria, and so her and Guy is done because Guy stole her design without even talking to her, and he apologized for what he did, but it's not gonna change anything because she still turned him down, and she just want Lacey back because this is her dream. She wanna follow her mother's footsteps. Cause you remember her mother was dating the same person. Remember she mentioned it I think last week when she found out that who her mother, been dating. What else happened? Then we're gonna talk about Peppa. Peppa finally stood up to her mom and told her that she don't want to see her again and stuff like that because she never cared about Peppa. She tried to get her to do things that she don't want to do. She made up her mind. She told her that he believed in me, and she was done. She just walked off. We see Alice, Josie, and Elaine. Plus, Josie was by herself, and then that's when his stepsister showed up and was trying to get him clean, get him to go to rehab. And you could tell he was crying inside because his dad. I think he did this because his dad made him realize that's why he the way he is, and they both was worried about him and stuff. So he didn't turn it down. He didn't, saying Josie and I'm gonna break up. And because you remember, she did tell Josie that her and KO broke up because I don't think KO want to be with her like that. So I can't say it's the season finale. I don't know yet until I find out next week. So you know, that's when she went to go chase KO because KO was getting on the train to go take the training, and she didn't stop him. He didn't stop his stuff. She decided to let him follow his dream. because he's a boxer. And I'm sure he'll be back. And she still had feeling for KO. Just like he, excuse me, just like he did too when he saw those two, when he saw her and Guy talk. That's when he came to tell her that he taking the train to go to to go leaving town to go to continue his career in this boxing. I know I can't talk. I'm just all over the place. But you know what, Katy, Gloria, and then we got to see the prince again, and I guess he done with his princess, cause he must have broke up with her, cause she didn't come back with him. So he's finished. He didn't want to be with her. He did want to be with Katy. So maybe still hope for those two. We don't know, cause I didn't expect to see him again. But he's back, and now they're gonna be taking over Lacey. And then that's when she seen her father. So it had to be him. And she just told him, I think you my father, cause she did mention him. So you know they got some catching up to do. And it had to be, cause she didn't have to do a eternity test, cause that should be, cause she got the same last name as Katy does. Then that mean that is her father. Josie and them say they're gonna focus on being a single woman and man, because we know Jorge was single. He was dating the other guy, a law firm. I think that's who he was. Remember, he talked to him about, saving saving the apartment, and he they stopped putting on the good performing. They got the drag queen doing their thing. They try to save the building, and everybody signed on it. His father was proud of him. He didn't, want his dad to freak out, because now it made sense why he's hard on him. Even wasn't here for it. Now I know why, because his father had a brother, and his brother was gay, and I think he passed away in the hospital, and he don't want to lose Jorge either. And he was emotional, and Jorge gave him a hug. He don't want, and I know Jorge's too, ain't nothing gonna happen to him, because that's why he wasn't ready for him to accept who he is. But now he gets it. I think he's coming around setting him who he is, being gay, being a drag queen, and his character name is Ginger. And he was dressed as Ginger doing the performance. They all was singing. Everybody was doing their thing. Even his mother was singing. It was a great time. And then, of course, guys showed up. And he was disappointed that Katy turned down his offer. And she didn't want to do that because, remember, he did steal her design. And she can't be with somebody like that. So, yeah, they done. That's what she told KO. That they finished. So yeah, they all gonna focus on being single, but then they see the guys walking past. Even Josie don't have a music no more. She asked Pepper to be her manager, and she said yes. So let's hope that go well, and I believe it will. Pepper gonna continue to be herself, and I'm glad that she finally realized that she got a good father role model to be herself. And that was a good talk for her father, so that was good. Pepper not gonna do no scamming no more. Maybe she can still get Dee Dee back on her side. It's not too late. Because Dee Dee was her friend and also her lover. And you know what? I don't know. We'll see what happens. And then at the end we did see Hal coming to New York. And I guess he was from there. And he was so close to try to buy the building. And pretty much, guys, I don't think it's the end of the season yet. We'll find out next week, though. But guys, that's it. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe. Please turn on notifications, share this video. I'll see y'all in the next one for How to Get Away with Murder. Peace.